Welcome everybody to the fourth installment of the Rocket League series. Today we're here with the one, the only, the Dirkened. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing really well.
Doing
Thank
really
you for
well.
asking. Yeah.
Awesome. So if you guys don't know who Dirken is, he is a community rep, official, not social media. Is it? What's your exact title? Sorry,
I'm the fan ambassador.
fan
So you
ambassador.
can you can say it just like that as the community rep. I don't man the social media though. That would be Kyle and Jeremy.
Okay. Okay. So the fan ambassador of for Psionics, which is a pretty big job. I would assume.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a really good
it's a
job. I
really good
enjoy it.
job. So anyway, so we're gonna run some casual twos here. That's a quick little introduction. Are you on the east or west? It doesn't matter.
I'm on East.
East, okay. So
I
just keep
do
on
work
east
from
then.
home.
Okay. So I guess we'll just jump into the first question here while we wait for a game to queue up. So, what did you do before working at Psionics, and how long have you been with the company?
I've been with the company for let's see, since like middle of July. So I'm just over about 5 months now. And or just getting to 5 months. And I would say that like with psionics it's kind of funny because I didn't really actually have any previous experience, so I could tell you my previous job was a line cook at a pub, but that's not very helpful. uh yeah, and like just to give a bit of a background on how this happened is that I'd really been a part of the community for a long time, since not SARP. I did play a lot of SARP, but since the early alpha. And while I got to know a lot of people then, what really changed everything was when the PS4 alpha came, or PS4 beta, sorry. And I didn't actually have a PS4. So what I did is I played a bunch, or I watched a bunch of the streams with I am a tree, or as his Twitch username is Virtual Trident, and we're just like on all the streams all the time trying to help everybody out and make sure that they knew everything about psionics, about the game, and all that. So that was like, our mission was to make sure that everybody knew everything about Rocket League. And then it came to us getting a preview copy of the game, and we just kept on streaming it. And uh, then it was our mission to, again, make sure that everybody knew as much as they could about the game and help everybody out. And we basically streamed nonstop for 10 days straight. And so once we came into release, I actually kept on streaming, and they really liked that over at Psionics because I was really big into the community, um, and obviously that includes Twitch. So I got a message from Dave, the founder, one day, and he's just like, "Hey, I need to talk to you about something serious." So immediately I was thinking like, "Oh God, what did I do? I messed up somehow." And well, it turns out that he really liked how I've been a part of the community and how I've been professional and trying to help out as much as I could, that they wanted me to join Psionics as then the community manager. Although that was more of a temporary title until they found out where they wanted me. But yeah, that's kind of how
Okay.
it started. And like, funny because my brother was asking me, because he's trying to get into game development and the art side of things, and he was just wondering like, did you send them a cover letter or anything? Like, no, actually, they kind of came to me. So yeah, like I didn't really have any actual experience besides everything that I had just done.
That's a great way to get a job, having the employer come to you.
Yeah, it is, and I can't exactly, like recommend it to everybody. It's like, oh yeah, just wait for them to come to you. It's like, no, I'd have to say I was really lucky.
So I guess in a way you're kind of like Cloudfield, how you just kind of were part of the big community, and just help spread the word, and all of a sudden Psionics come up to you. And obviously Cloudfield isn't part of Psionics yet, but in a
Hmm.
way you guys kind of started your name for yourselves in a similar sense, just doing it
Yeah, in
yourself
a
and
way,
just
you could definitely look at it like that.
okay, that's cool. So the next
Just
question here comes: how would you describe your role at the company? Now we kind of covered this a little bit, but how would you exactly like? What is your job description?
so, as we said, it's the fan ambassador
Mm-hmm.
and the community rep. So while I don't necessarily represent Psionics, like the company officially, I do represent the community, so a lot of that means I'm daily on the forums, and sorry, that was a terrible.
It's okay.
I'm on the forums. I am on Reddit, just making sure that your guys' suggestions, bug reports, anything that you guys like notice isn't being missed, and that we're on top of it, and we really know what the community wants. So that's really my daily kind of thing that I do. Besides that, just making sure that I'm keeping up with all the tournaments. You may see on my Twitter that I am constantly on there just tweeting about like who's playing, where they are, like what game they're at, and all that. Especially with ESL, and I'll try and cover IRCL as well in Rocket Royale and the league that's going to be coming. So just making sure that you guys are up to date there, because we really do care a lot about esports. And while that's something that we've yet to make an official announcement about, but there's something coming for 2016. It's going to be a big year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. That's cool. So we kind of already answered the next question. What does your average day look like? So what are your future goals, and are you planning to stick around at Psyonix?
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, I was originally offered kind of like, it's a contracted job, so I don't have like, all the benefits, but I was definitely said that, there's room in the company that for me to grow. So I would love to potentially become one of the programmers, and or maybe something else that they have in mind, like more PR if they really want me to do something like that. Anything really that they would want me to take over from here.
Okay.
And as for the future, we did mention that esports is going to be big.
Oh yeah.
So just keep an eye out for that, and other future announcements. You just gotta wait for us to make them. I mean, Twitter is basically going to be the primary spot that you're gonna see most of the announcements coming from. So if you aren't already, make sure to follow Rocket League.
Yes, for sure, for sure. So this comes from James, but all these questions pretty much come from James. But on the Reddit thread, if you guys haven't already, go to Reddit and subscribe to the Rocket League subreddit for future. Because for all the interviews, if you've been keeping up with them, I post a thread about what questions you want me to ask the developers or whoever I'm interviewing for that week. And so this question comes, what are you going to school for? I'm guessing you know something that I don't. But if you're going to school, are you going to school for anything?
Yeah, I'm going to school. I'm going to school for computer sciences.
Oh.
So, while originally it was in computer and online security, I'm thinking of maybe getting some game development classes in there as well, and I don't know, maybe networking too. Just trying to not necessarily be a jack of all trades, but to make my current degree assimilate itself into what I'm doing now.
That's cool. So, what is your favorite game besides Rocket League?
Okay, so I saw that question, and I'm just gonna basically answer with what I'm currently playing outside of Rocket League, because I really don't play a whole lot of games. I'm really picky about the games I play, and when I do find them, I play them a lot. So right now it's Elite Dangerous. If you don't know what that is, it's a really awesome space simulator. And
A space simulator?
Yeah, it's like a space fighter, kind of.
Okay.
But there's literally everything. There's politics, there's obviously intergalactic traveling and trading, mining, bounty hunting, and like just all kind of things. So if you're into any of that, definitely check it out. It was on the autumn sale for $15 US, but now I think it's back up to 40. But you're just gonna have to either buy it now or just wait on it.
Winter sale's
definitely
coming
a
up.
game that I recommend.
And what was that called? Elite Dangerous?
Yeah, Elite Dangerous. Just type it in like that, or if you want to be superficial, elite, comma, or elite, colon, dangerous. It's so hard to talk while
I know. I know. I'm trying to like stay focused on both things
Yeah.
at once. I've missed so many open shots last game. So I kind of talked this a little bit before started, but how many people are on the dev team?
On the dev team, there's about, like, there was on release. I think I was the first person hired after release, but on release, I think there was about 12 or 14. It really depends because some people do come over from the Nosgoth team, and they help out. Especially Corey, who's, I guess I wouldn't say that he just comes from the Nosgoth team, but I would say, helps out a lot because he's the project leader at on Nosgoth, but he also oversees design on Rocket League.
So for those that might not know, what is Nosgoth?
Nosgoth is kind of a MOBA style, it like vampire versus humans. I think is a really cool game, and that's not just being biased. I watched a lot of streams on it prior to me actually even knowing that Psyonix was developing it, and I guess I'd have to say one of my favorite streamers was playing it, so that always helps. But yeah, it's just kind of like a vampire versus humans in MOBA, and it's actually pretty competitive too. And it's
Cool.
free to play, so if you just want to, hop on and try it out, you're more than welcome to. And yeah, also to mention, it is published by Square Enix, so it's not solely our game, but we do develop it.
Well, that's cool. So it was developed by Square Enix, but worked
Or
on
published by
published,
Square Enix,
but developed
yeah.
by okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, and just to go back into your original question about how many people are working, we've hired a few people since. We're taking a good amount of time to hire just because we want to make sure that the people we are hiring are, perfect for the company, fit in well, and are up to our expectations. So I'd say right now we're probably around 17.
Well, that's awesome. That's really good
Yeah.
for. I mean, it's really great. That's because how long has Psyonix been around? I'm not quite
Ionix
sure.
has been around since like 2001.
Okay,
wanna
so they've been
say.
around quite a while then.
Yeah, kinda. They started off with Dave. He or a lot of the people actually on the Psyonix team started off as modders for Unreal Engine 3 games, actually, and or just Unreal Engine. I guess you started back in 2000, but so he started off with modding Unreal or Unreal Tournament, and over at Epic Games they picked him up for Onslaught mode in Unreal Tournament, and he did a lot of development there, and then decided that he wanted to make his own team.
Cool. That's all. I didn't really know the origins of Psyonix, so I guess it's good to know. So currently, that's all the questions that I really had for you. I wanted to kind of keep it, a little bit short, just something someone can stop by and watch. So, is there anything that you want to add, or just want to plug, or just want to talk about in general? I mean, this time's up for you. Any type of discussion?
Sure. I noticed that there was also a question about the release of Mac, or Linux is a popular one as well. And while we're not 100% sure on the Mac release, the release schedule as for now is Linux or SteamOS, Mac, and then Xbox, which will be coming out in February. So you should expect it anytime between in there, but hopefully sooner than later, of course.
That's awesome. Anything to really get more people playing Rocket League,
Yeah,
It's really
absolutely.
cool. It's awesome.
You
I'm
know,
really looking forward to the Xbox One release, just to see that
Yeah.
player count over 100,000 again, like it was that first week. I'm just
right.
really
Well,
excited.
there won't be cross-platform on Xbox, and that's just a limitation that Microsoft has set.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're just not huge fans of doing cross-platform, unfortunately. But it's not to say that it won't happen. It's just it's not happening on release.
Okay.
And of course, they're not going to do cross-platform between PS4. It's just
Yeah, I mean, that
Yeah.
just makes sense.
yeah.
That's good to know. Ouch. Oh,
Yep.
so you're saying there's a
I don't know
chance.
if we're gonna get these 2 seconds left.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
Yeah, I was in an in-house with some friends, and Dave was part of the in-house. I had no idea Dave was actually like the founder of Psionics. I'm like, hey Dave,
Yep.
you're a cool guy. I should add you. He's like, oh yeah, sure. I'm like, oh, cool. You got a new friend to play Rocket League with.
Yeah, I actually haven't played with him since review, or the preview, I don't think. But recently, I've been trying to play with more of the guys over there at Psionics because, why not?
Yeah, because, just more Rocket League.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's all the questions I had for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for doing this. Sure helps a lot and sure means a lot for the channel and just the growth of everything. And
Yeah, absolutely.
so, yeah, it's all for the latest installment of the Rocket League interview series. Is there anything that you would like to plug in terms of social media?
Well, I guess if you're really interested in the esports scene and keeping up to date with who's playing, where the games are at, and all that, you can follow me at Dirkened. That is Dirkened. And besides that, I'm always really trying to help out the community. So, you'll see me as well on Reddit, Steam discussions, maybe even Twitter. If you send me, any questions about trying to fix bugs, which is a popular one. As you may have heard, Dirk Fix It.
Yep, Dirk Fix the game.
Slowly and surely, it's becoming my slogan. Not by choice. Anyways, yeah, but you'll see me on Reddit, Steam discussions, on the official forums, Twitter, maybe even Facebook. But yeah, I'm
What's
around.
Facebook?
Yeah, we've got our official page up on Facebook, and I'm not usually the one behind that. It's usually Kyle, but we look at everything.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's all I got for you, and thanks for doing this. And make sure to catch the next Rocket League interview. Will be with Plutonium Falcon, or Pluto, or VQ Pluto, or NXS Pluto. Same person, 5 different names. So make sure to subscribe for that. Follow on Twitch, and hope to see you guys at the next interview. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. All right, man.